What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Let's Play Death Road to Canada with DogAndPony. I'm DogAndPony. This is Death Road to Canada. The current plan is just to keep playing rare characters mode, and we've got plenty of achievements to get for rare characters. So what we're gonna do is keep playing rare characters mode until we don't get a rare character that we can win with, and then kill the Prime Minister and get that achievement instead. An inventive martial artist doesn't sound like the worst thing. Okay, we don't need super good characters, so we're gonna go with Webb and Millard here, probably Millard. Let's start this up, and we're not trying to keep a streak, so if we do lose, it's not a big deal. It has been so long since we've lost a run. That's ridiculous. Yalmar, what are we on, a 12, 13 game streak at this point? I think it's 12. Oh, you're not holding anything? And you got an X. That's fine. Always happy to see you, Yalmar. Oh, do we have Kung Fu? We do have Kung Fu. Wait, you're a martial artist, right? The other person's a fighter. That threw me off for a second. Obviously, some perks and traits have better interactions with each other than what we've currently got going on, but I don't really, it doesn't bother me. We'll be fine with what we have. We'll find a rare character soon. I think I chose rare character mode. Did I remember to do that? Yeah, I definitely remembered to do that. I'm gonna pick up this gun. All right, we can't use the gun, but someone will, eventually. Some ammunition for the gun here, also good to have. Almost essential for using the gun. Almost, because you can swing the gun, though that doesn't work incredibly well. All right, let's start going into these side rooms here. Probably should have already handled one or two of these. We're nearing the end of not the series. Don't worry, it's gonna go on indefinitely. But we're nearing the end of my ability to record the series for some time. I tried to get as much of a backlog as I could, which is what you've been watching for like 2 weeks now. I haven't, actually, longer than that if you just count when I started recording in bulk. It's been probably 3 or 4 weeks at this point. A lot of videos have come out very long after I recorded them. And this video in particular is no exception to that. By now, I might already be out in my new home, moving across the country, 2,500 miles away from where I am currently. Yeah. So we're either just ending our drive out there, or we've already been out there for a couple days. It's kind of hard to figure out when this video is going to come out. I don't know what today's date is, and I don't know what date we're getting out there, so, and I don't know what date this video is going to come up. It's overall not a very easy problem to solve when you have none of the 3 variables required. We're gonna go to the grocery store. I don't know why. Apartment with bark banner, oh, might have been nice, now that I'm thinking about it, but grocery store is fine too. Because both would have had food. This grocery store probably won't even have that much food. Early on, the lootable areas have less loot in them, typically. So, but the dogs are still dogs. And if it's a rescue that's not a dog, the rewards don't scale. So Typically, early on, you want to go rescues over other things. And then later, it might actually be more worth it not to do rescues. But in this case, we probably should have gone apartment with Bark Banner, recruited the dog as a temporary thing until we got better rare characters, or, you know, we could still lose people. They could die in sieges. We're not that strong. So it's very likely that characters die, and having a dog that can move faster would certainly be a boon that would allow us to survive sieges. I wish dogs automatically had dog psychology. That would make getting the Dog Squad achievement way more possible. We'd probably have it by now, if that was the case. We couldn't circle around there because the tops of buildings block movement. Still a weird thing, weird perspective issue. But it makes sense. I mean, it's not pixel perfect collisions, but it's, you know, just visually based collisions. So the top of a building is technically the back of a building, just because of the perspective. I get that. I understand why it's like that. It's just a weird thing to think about. Oh, okay. I got too fatigued to carry that thing right as I walked through the door. That confused and slightly startled me. It's cool though. It makes sense. This is just a weird timing issue. Let's go. We're actually getting a decent amount of loot from here, so I'm okay with having not gotten the dog. It would have been better to get the dog. We had a very doggish run last time though, didn't we? Or maybe the time before that? It's hard to keep track. When you're doing this many runs in so little time, it's hard to keep track of which one was which. I know we just got the Mason achievement because I did that literally like 3 minutes ago, but it's hard to say what happened earlier in that run because I know we ended it with a goat and a Rambo, but did we have dogs in that party at any point that we kicked out? I think we did, but I don't remember. All right, that was this whole town. Not too shabby. Let's keep it moving. 4 days worth of food. A little bit more food because we're gonna eat this toothpaste. And we're gonna take Glurge for the sensitive soul, boost our attitude and morale, and get some food and medical supplies. All right. Hopefully we get like Clown or something this time around. Why do I have... I've got like a big chunk of skin missing on my finger. I don't know where that happened. It must have happened this morning. Probably recently. It kind of hurts. We're gonna leave the camp. Yeah, that hurts. Ow, when did that happen? It's like I scraped it on something, but I don't know what. Or when. Okay, Millard already has a plan. It was a good plan. And we are maxed out on morale. We probably should have shot the cans. I don't care about losing the morale when it's that full. We're gonna visit this trader camp, probably not buy anything. We don't have anything to sell, but free stuff. Free stuff is always nice to see. 3 food, that's rare, but welcome. Scissors, wow. 6 food. More than a day's worth for the 2 of us. We don't want to buy a shotgun for 7 food. We'll find 1,000 of those on the ground. We could have gotten free firearm training not too long ago. We're not going to spend any money on it now. Don't need bullets when bullets are the most common type of ammo when you don't have a gun to shoot them. And gas to snacks conversion is a total waste of time. So no thank you. And lastly, hey, you don't want to buy anything from me? That's fine. Wait. In the trunk? What's in the trunk? Guns. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna leave. We want those. We'll probably find more, but we want those for now, just in case we don't find more. What is up with this? This must have just happened. Okay. Anime Girl makes the game a lot easier until she makes the game a lot harder. But we're going with it. Elizabeth Chan. It's a weird way to spell Elizabeth, but we're gonna control her. Gonna equip. You want to use the ice pick? Fine, whatever. And Web, you're all set. Let's do it. Is this a siege? Did I miss the thing saying that this was a siege encounter? I think I did. He's also pretty strong, apparently. I can't believe Senpai is a zombie. Don't know what that means, but sure. You don't need to tell me either. It's fine. It's probably an anime thing. Or just is it a friend that is also male? That seems reasonable. But I don't know. I don't really watch a lot of anime. Or any, usually. I've seen like Dragon Ball Z. But I don't watch much else. I had roommates that watched a lot of anime. And I would usually sit like in the living room while they were watching it, and I'd just be like on my computer doing whatever. So I did absorb a little bit of stuff from that. But that's my full experience regarding anime. I don't have anything against it. I'm not terribly interested in it. All right, 2 soul to control, baby, woo! And then morale goes up. We're all maxed out. That's a great conversation to have. Elizabeth Chan is gonna die soon, so we're not gonna give her +2 mechanical, but we might as well get this strength up / reveal. Sure. Not great, but getting better. Didn't need the morale, so why do morale and random skill gain? We got taking shifts or Elizabeth Chan or Webb or Millard. Probably Millard. I'm gonna keep pronouncing his name that way because he's paranoid, right? So he won't like fall asleep. His loyalty is okay, but his morale's down and he's tired, and that's fine because we got Elizabeth Chan for now. Hazardous materials, sure. We know this time that we have to do this quickly. And talk to him right away. Okay. He's gonna follow us. They spawn very fast, so just get through it. Okay. Inside. There's no mat in there. Keep moving. Just get through it quickly. Wow, there's a lot of rooms here. Okay. That's fine. There's 2 connected to this one. We're gonna go here. I want this loot. Yeah, you're good. Okay. There's a lot outside. Don't stay in too long, letting them pile up though. I'm very nervous about this since the last one. This used to be like a nice one. I feel like it was never quite as difficult. We got Hazmatilda as it was the last time, and now I'm just so nervous about it. And it seems like it is quite difficult again this time, but I'm just rushing through it so much that we're not seeing really what's going on. Everybody through? Close that door. Okay. We're good. Ooh. Okay. Oh no. Go through now. And gotta go get Hazmatty. There's very few zombies this way. They're gonna spawn, but they're not like stacked up yet. So we got this, we got this, we got this. Oh, I closed that door instead of opening it. Okay, Hazmatty is here, and now we just have to get back to the entrance, and we're done. There's only 3 of them. There's not 4, don't worry. Okay, guys, rush through. I think there's only 3. I'm gonna operate under the assumption that there's only 3 and that we're done. We got it this time. I'm glad the game gave us a second chance at this. Let's go. Let's stop wasting our shotgun ammo. Okay. Woo. Group escapes the sewer. The entire hazmat team made it out alive. Millard's morale increases. It went down when he kept watch. It didn't go down that low, so that's a little weird, but Matt reveals a stash of carefully sealed medical supplies. We got 10 medical supplies. Matilda shows off a cache of food. It may or may not have been stashed in the sewer. 20 food. That's so much. Maddie pantomimes some emergency medical techniques, so everybody gets a medical boost, and we're off. Maybe if our medical was a little bit higher, we could cure Elizabeth Chan's anime syndrome. Elizabeth Chan is lowering Webb's morale. We got a familiar face here. We're going to recruit XR into the team. She's a paranoid explorer, so now we're going to use a little bit less gasoline, and we've got 2 paranoid people on the team, which isn't particularly useful, but the gasoline thing is. Misplaced keys. We can shoot the gator. I don't think XR is going to be a great shot, so that's probably not a good option. We could probably tire the gator out. What do we know about Elizabeth Chan here? Her fitness is much better than her strength. So, tires out the gator. And her fitness got boosted. If we get really lucky, she won't explode. She's not quite there yet. Keep it up, team. Something, something, something. Just go to sleep. We could have boosted someone's strength, but I don't want to be tired. Quiet City, bookstore, or medical clinic. Neither of these is going to get us an anime store, unfortunately. So we are almost out of gas, and we've got the car's going to break down, and it's out of gas. We don't need medical supplies. We've got 18. Let's bookstore it up. The chassis is fine. I was a little bit worried about the car exploding, but the chassis is fine. Bookatorium. Always the best place to go first before the zombies get more riled and risk breaking the book. Oh, there it is. Okay. Moron's Guide to Surgery. We're really getting the medical boost this time around. Not that that's a bad thing. Just interesting piece of trivia there. All right, today actually, which was again some unknown amount of time ago for you guys, I am doing the very last, for a long time, Dog and Pony live stream. But as you probably are already aware, we're doing Mad Max. In the meantime, I've only got 2 of those recorded. I'm gonna try to get a 3rd one, but I might not have time. We're probably 10% packed right now, and we're leaving in, counting today, because it is only 8:30 a.m. We've got today, tomorrow, and then the day after tomorrow, we are packing up a like a container full of all our stuff, and the next morning we're loading up our cars full of stuff and leaving. So I don't have that much time, and I've got a lot of Death Road to record, like 3-4 more episodes maybe. So watch out for that. Not going to be a lot more for you guys, and I'm sorry about that. Some Nuclear Throne, which will keep going because it's only 3 times a week. That'll hopefully keep going for another few weeks after this. I tried anyway. The dailies were a lot harder to get done than those. I think everything else, by this point, everything else is already up. I didn't manage to do any Orion's Belt. I almost said Orion's Throne. Orion Trail, that game. like I intended to. We got to do like one more episode of that. That's like an hour long though, so it's a little hard to get done, especially with Mad Max thrown in there. I got to figure out the Mad Max video. As soon as I uploaded it, the first one, it got a copyright strike on it. It didn't count against the channel. I'm just not allowed to monetize the video. I think I can take it's the intro credits play a song that's copy protected. So I got content ID matched for that, and I just gotta like take that out. But I was talking during that time, so I think it's just gonna all the stuff I say is just gonna be removed from the video, and I'll just put something else in for that, or just leave it silent. It's probably just going to be one of the free songs that YouTube lets you use. The group now has the book Moron's Guide to Surgery. Everyone gets a chance to read it and learn some new things. Exarn's medical increases. It wasn't good. Unfortunately for us, Elizabeth Chan, who's on the verge of exploding, has the best medical. Paired Preppers magazine. I'm going to give it to, I guess, Millard. We're gonna get a little bit of gas from this encounter, but our car is gonna break down. This might be interesting. Car breaking down. Oh, grocery trust exercise. Okay. Group sets up camp. Who should be sent in to loot? We know Millard's loyalty is neutral. I'm gonna send in Elizabeth Chan just for the heck of it. Okay, we got some food. Cool. Thanks. And actually, that is all for now, but thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to click that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future, and I hope you do, because I want to see what happens if we're on foot when Elizabeth Chan explodes. And I will see you in the next episode, where that might just happen.